Hi, guys. Welcome, welcome. So glad that you guys could join us. Nadine, it's so nice to hear you. Can everybody hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay, and Nadine, microphone check. One, two.
1 2 1 2. Can you hear me?
Awesome. I'm seeing your face kind of cut off, Donna.
Mine? Oh,
Donna, your face is cut off. I need to see entire beautiful face. There we go. Awesome. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Amanda. Love you guys. Thanks for joining. So I'm going to see if it works today because this morning when we're trying to get over to Facebook, guess what happened? It didn't
didn't
go.
work.
Did
So we
not
love
go.
technology.
Did not go. So I did two things. I rebooted Zoom. Good. I rebooted Zoom. That's hilarious. Also, I rebooted my computer. So let's see. I reloaded Zoom and rebooted my computer. So
Yeah.
let's see if you
Well,
know how this all works out for us, if it does at all. And if it doesn't, we just record and once I have the footage, I will share it to the group. So there are opportunities either way, and we're not going to be worried about it. We're not going to be stressed about it. We're just going to do the best we can with the circumstances that we find ourselves in, right?
definitely.
So I'm excited to have my somebody that I really, really was so blessed to meet, Nadine Mullings, joining us today. I'm so excited to share her with you guys because you guys don't even know the wealth of information and knowledge that she has in that tiny little head of hers. But it's all there. And yes, you do have a small head, and that's considered to be like a cuteness thing. I don't know, whatever. My head is large. I'm still cute.
They say the bigger head, the bigger the brain. So when you said tiny little head, I was like, man, does that mean I have a small brain? That's not
No, not a small brain at all. So guess what, guys? We are live in
good.
our
Yay.
Facebook group. This
Yeah.
this this is wonderful. It feels like it's been a long time coming. I might be a little bit bitter about it. I don't know.
It's
Anyway,
technology. It
it's
happens.
it's technology. But yep, it looks like we're here. Okay, so let me be very formal, even though let's face it, around here we never get formal because I was just talking to Marianne because she was on Ladies Power Lunch coffee break earlier, and I said to her, I'm a recovering perfectionist, and if I try to make these perfect, I'm going to drive myself absolutely crazy. So I
Mm-hmm.
just let it come out the way it comes out, and at the end of the day, this is me, guys. This is me, and I invite you to accept me, warts and all. So, hello, everybody. Welcome
Hi,
to Ladies
everybody.
Power Lunch. Thanks for joining us. I'm really, really happy that you made it. And it's Free Gift Friday. Yay! So, Free Gift Friday is wonderful because it gives us an opportunity, and every single member, this is open to you. So, if you're thinking, hey, I have something and I should be on Free Gift Friday, reach out to me. But it's an opportunity for us to get to know our members a little bit better, get to know the things, the wonderful, wonderful things that they have to offer. Because you guys don't seem to appreciate this as much as I do. But I go through the list and I look to see who's in the Ladies Power Lunch group. And let me tell you, we got some powerhouses here, guys. We have some really amazing women, and they're in this group because they consider each and every person in this group to be a friend. And so I would say, hey, take advantage of it. Am I right? So if you have something that you think is worth sharing with our community, definitely reach out to me and I'll be happy to see where we can put you on the Ladies Power Lunch Free Gift Friday schedule. But Free Gift Friday is an opportunity for us to showcase our members, for our members to come and give away something free from their their business, and then of course for us all to have a little bit of fun while we're doing it together. So that I'm all about fun. I don't know why my mom gave me my middle name as Hyacinth. It really should have been fun. So, here we are. So I want to have us all just run around the room really, really quickly. And Manda, I'm going to ask you to unmute and just say who you are, what you do, and we're going to go around the room. Everybody will have a chance, and then we'll move on to talking about Nadine.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. I'm Amanda Stack, and I am a professional intuitive coach, and energy clearing specialist. Nice to be here with you all.
Awesome. And I am Dr. Davia Shepherd, and I endorse that message because she's cleared some energy for me, I tell you. Donna, hi, how are you? Can you tell us who you are and what you do?
Hi, I'm Donna Ewers. I'm wearing two hats. One is the Business Development Manager at the Doubletree Hotel by Hilton in Bristol. And I'm right now stepping aside because of the no phase 3 and no meetings in person. So I've been furloughed. And in that time, I have been working on my cookie business. I'm now cottage licensed, and it's called Cookie Bliss by Donna.
You're now cottage licensed. Yay!
I am now cottage licensed. Yeah.
Congratulations. That's wonderful news.
Yeah.
So Donna and I work very closely together when it comes to planning summits because we, as you know, we're supposed to have our spring summit at her hotel. But of course, at the very last minute, like the Thursday before the Monday, we actually ended up online. So Donna is one of my go-to people when it comes to event planning. And I know she knows a lot about that in general. And now with her cookie business, her cookies are beautiful. I have used them as gifts for clients and gifts for patients, and they're very lovely packaging of these cookies, and I recommend them wholeheartedly. Michelle, tell us a little bit about you and what you're up to in your section of the world. I can't hear you because you are muted.
Hi, I'm Michelle Smiley. I am CEO at Making Memories by Michelle. I do all kinds of things to make businesses different than any other business. I create everything by hand, and it is specifically designed for your specific type of business.
Awesome. I am looking forward to seeing more of what it is that you do, because in my mind, it seems like this is a perfect time for it. A lot of people aren't seeing each other in person, and sending a card can be such a change from the hundreds and thousands of bills that come in the mail. So I think there's a great opportunity there. Jamie, tell us a little bit about you and your business.
Thank you. So my name is Jamie Williams. I haven't yet launched a business, but I'm working on preparing to launch a virtual assistant business.
Well, you're in the right place, because I tell you, the women in this group, they know their stuff, and you will skip 100 steps if you take advantage of what they have to offer. So
Excellent.
Tell us a little bit more about what you're launching.
So I'm looking to launch a virtual assistant business, primarily focusing on working with coaches and authors. So I have done a little bit of editing work. I was just telling the coffee group earlier that I just did some editing work for The Great Pause, which is a book that just launched this week, which Davia was also an author on. So if you haven't gotten it, it's available on Amazon, $3.99 for a digital download. Please help yourself.
And we're number 1 in 6 categories.
Yes.
Woo woo. Yep. Lorraine, hi, how are ya?
Hi, everybody.
What do you do?
I just had a new refrigerator delivered, so I'm a little...
Congratulations on your new refrigerator. We're very excited for you.
Thank you. The other one was 30 years old. My business is Fabulous Begins at 50. I really love working with women to help them attain their health goals, baby boomers and seniors. I started with my business almost 7 years ago, the week I turned 72. So the products, thank you, Amanda. The products I've chosen to market and use personally for myself are the Isogenics products. So if you'd like more information from me, text energy to 21,000 for my digital business card.
Awesome. And Lisa, I'm not sure, are you in a position to share about you and your business, or did you want to just stay off camera?
I
You're
am going
welcome
to
to
stay
do
off camera.
whatever you'd like.
My Zoom has been very wonky, and I find if my video is on, I lose connection. So I'm staying off if that's okay.
That's fine.
Okay. Normally, but I love seeing all of your lovely faces. So my name is Lisa Danforth. I'm a business strategist and leadership vision coach, and I work with business owners and leaders to help them create clarity where there's confusion and stress so that they can really live that full and complete life. And we do it through a very holistic and strategic way. It's a ton of fun.
Let
And I
me
can't
just
wait.
say, Lisa is awesome.
Oh,
If
thank
you
you.
feel stressed in organizing yourself and your business and you have a conversation with her, it might just change your life. I'm just saying.
Thank you. I have fun.
Awesome. So we have a couple of women joining us over on our Facebook group. Hi, Mina. Hi, Noelle. Hi, Audra. Hi, Julianne. I'm happy to see all of you over there. And if you have any questions, just post them in the Facebook chat. And I'm pretty sure Nadine will be kind enough to answer them for you. So Nadine, tell everybody who you are and what you do.
Yay! Well, first of all, I'm super excited to be here on Freebie Fridays. This is awesome. And I have to just give a shout out to you. I think you are an amazing leader of this group. I feel like this group is, I haven't been in any community that is so engaging and a leader that is so involved. So I just first of all want to say congrats to you for creating such an awesome group and so many supportive, amazing women in the group. So that's first. And I want to congratulate you on being a bestseller for your new book. I saw the post. I know we announced it earlier, but I just want to take time out before I introduce myself to say congrats on being a published author and a best-selling author at that. So congratulations on your collaboration project.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
So a little bit about me. I am Nadine Mullings, and I'm the owner and CEO of Nadine Mullings Marketing Agency. And I work with women of faith in business who may be struggling with their marketing. They have no clue how to market their business. It's kind of like throwing spaghetti at the wall. If you've heard of random acts of marketing, I call it RAM. They're ramming all over the place, random acts of marketing to try and get a client. And what I do is I really teach my clients how to do three things: be specific, strategic, and spirit-led. That is a piece that a lot of people don't talk about, but is the most powerful piece in your marketing when you are able to really tap within and be spirit-led with what God is telling you to do and who God is calling you to serve. So that is what I help my clients to do: specific, strategic, and spirit-led, so they can reach the clients that they are called to serve and do the work that they are called to do in the world.
Awesome. So I love that you're, there, let me tell you, there is an opportunity I feel for each and every one of us to be a little bit more of ourselves in our businesses. And a lot of the times, because we're trying to be cookie cutter and be just like everybody else, we kind of leave behind the best piece that might actually have brought us the most business. So I love that you are marketing and focusing your marketing also on women who are women of faith, because when they see you, they will immediately identify with you and they will come in your direction. So I feel like that's a really, really, really good way to lead off the conversation. So, as a fellow published author, would you like to tell us a little bit about what it is that you are giving away for free today? Tell us a little bit about the books that you have out, and of course, which one we're going to have the opportunity to share with today.
Definitely. So I have two books currently out there, which the first one is a planner. It's the Best Marketing Planner, and BEST is an acronym, and it teaches you how to build, engage, serve, and track. The four key things that I teach when it comes to your marketing. How are you building? How are you engaging? How are you serving? And what are you tracking? So the Best Marketing Planner is available on Amazon. But the book that I'm here to talk about today and to give away for Freebie Friday is my newest collaboration project, which is the 90-day gratitude journal for your business. And it's for the purpose-driven entrepreneur's guide to gratitude in just a few minutes a day. So it really is a powerful book to just be able to be thankful. Sometimes we don't even understand the power of gratitude. So when I was asked to be a part of this collaboration project, I jumped on board because I believe in the power of gratitude. You know, there's a lot going on in the world, and there's a lot of negativity, and there's a lot of, you know, if you watch the news, you're always going to hear the bad stories and things. But I
The
believe
moral of the story is just don't watch the news.
I know. I believe in staying in the space of gratitude. What is it that I'm thankful for today? And this book is designed specifically for entrepreneurs and business owners for you to focus on your business and specifically the key things within the business that you're thankful for. So that is what I am giving away today, the 90-day gratitude journal for your business.
Awesome. So since you're here, and we all, every single one of us here, we all have questions about marketing. So let's just pick your brain a little bit. Give us a little bit of like do's and don'ts of marketing. What are some of the things that as a marketer, when you're as somebody who's actually trained in marketing, when you're looking at some of the things that some of us are out there doing, and you're like, ooh, I wouldn't have done that. Tell me some of those things.
Well, I think it goes with my introduction of being random. I see a lot of that going on. People are random in how they market their business. And the reason why they're random is because they don't have a plan. So the first thing I would say, the do's and don'ts, is don't be random and do have a plan. So what does having a plan look like? A lot of times when people hear the word plan, they get overwhelmed. It's like, oh my gosh, do I need like 5 pages of marketing plan? You can make it super simple. It doesn't have to be that complicated to have a marketing plan. The key things that you need to cover in your marketing plan, like things like, who are you targeting? Who is your actual ideal client? So what I like to say is, who has God called you to serve? There's a specific group of people that you're called to serve. And a big don't in marketing is don't say you serve everyone or you work with everyone. Because when you have that message, and I hear this a lot, anyone can use my product, everyone can benefit from my product, you're really talking to no one. You've probably heard this many times before, because you're not being specific with your messaging, so it's not going to resonate with anyone. So marketing, I guess, tip number 1 is be specific in who you're talking to when it comes to your product or service. Who is that key person that you need to be addressing? As I mentioned in my intro, I work with women of faith. That's very specific, women of faith in business. So not just of faith, but they're also in business. So being specific in who you work with, now they're going to perk up and be like, oh, what does she have to say to me? You know, so that's how your message really resonates, by being specific about who you're serving and not being random, by having a strategic plan of what you need to do to market your business. What are you doing on a daily basis? What are you doing on a weekly basis? What does it look like every month? So it could be as simple as putting together a calendar. I love calendars. What is your marketing calendar going to be? And don't get overwhelmed by a calendar. You don't have to think of the entire year. Just think of it in chunks. I like to look at 90 days. So what are you going to do for the next 90 days to market your business on a daily basis, a weekly basis, and a monthly basis? So I think that will be, you know, some of the key things where I see do's and don'ts. Don't be random. Do have a plan. Don't be general. Be specific.
I like it. I believe me, I like it a lot. And then I know I usually ask the question about technology and how that plays into the thing that we're talking about. As far as technology goes from marketing, what are the best things that we could be doing in that regard? Like platforms that we could be hooking up with, maybe you might think that for a certain type of business, a LinkedIn might be better than an Instagram or YouTube. Do you have suggestions too about like plugins or apps or programs that can help us be better at marketing?
Yeah, definitely. There's 100, even probably thousands of different marketing tools and systems that you can use. But since I talked about the importance of planning, one tool that I always promote and advocate and use myself is CoSchedule. So if you go to coschedule.com, it really is an all-in-one marketing tool. So it really helps you to plan out your marketing in one place. So think of it as like your Google Calendar for marketing. So you have this online Google Calendar in CoSchedule that helps you to really visualize what you need to be doing on a monthly, weekly, daily basis, specifically just to market your business. And the reason why I advocate and talk about CoSchedule so much is because it also allows you to automate a lot of things. For example, you mentioned social media, and of course, social media is a great way to promote and market your business. CoSchedule allows you to schedule out your social media posts on key platforms. So it's integrated with LinkedIn, it's integrated with Facebook, and you can schedule out your posts on these various websites all within CoSchedule. So using that one app to schedule all your marketing and also schedule out your posts. So I would definitely recommend CoSchedule as a key tool to use when it comes to planning. I think some other things that a lot of people don't pay attention to is also things like when it comes to that tracking piece, when you're doing all the activities, how are you really tracking your results? So making sure that you're looking back if you're using an email service provider. So there's lots of email service providers. There's Constant Contact, MailChimp, ActiveCampaign, GetResponse. Aweber, whatever email service platform you use. And an email service platform is just a service where you're able to send mass emails out to your email list. Go back and look at the analytics. Look at what is happening when you're sending out the emails. You know, what are your open rates like? What are your click-through rates? Mostly, what are your conversions? What people are landing on your sales page and actually making purchases? Because I find that a lot of people make that mistake by signing up for email service providers and using email marketing, but never going back and checking to see how they can make it better. So I definitely would recommend having an email service provider and doing email marketing, but also tracking, making sure you're looking at your analytics, using social media and using the scheduling tools like I mentioned. But there's so many different tools you can use with marketing, but I would say that would be the key one. I also want to mention WordPress for your website. I love WordPress for websites. I know there's Wix, there's Squarespace, there's tons of other ones, but WordPress to me is a step above. So if you're doing your website, I really like to recommend WordPress because you're able to do so much more with WordPress.org, not .com. So that would be another tool I would recommend too.
Okay. WordPress, I put it .com, so let me change that. WordPress.org.
Yeah.
Got it. My bad, guys. Apologies.
Yeah, there's actually two versions. So WordPress.com is a site where you can get a website, but it's hosted on WordPress.com. WordPress.org is more of like using the software and you own it, and it's just a better experience for you as a business owner to do WordPress.org versus WordPress.com. So both of them do exist, but they're different. Yeah.
How many people here knew that ahead of time? I was not aware of the difference between the org and the .com. So thank you for sharing that. That was incredible information. So any words of wisdom before we get into choosing who our winner is going to be?
Yeah, so words of wisdom, you kind of mentioned it a little bit earlier about the importance of showing up as yourself fully when it comes to marketing your business and what you do. And I'll just give a little backstory of myself. You know, I'm a woman of faith, and, you know, what I believe in is very much a core and part of who I am as a person. But for a long time in my business, I didn't really want to talk about faith on my business platform. I was a little bit hesitant and scared to say God or Jesus Christ or Holy Spirit, and I didn't want to scare off people by saying things like that. But it's important to show up fully yourself. As you mentioned earlier, Davia, that people are attracted to the people that are showing up authentically and fully yourself. So a tip that I'd love to tell people is to make sure that you're showing up fully yourself, and you will attract the people that you are called to serve. Don't be afraid. You know, don't be afraid afraid to show the quirky side of yourself or the things that you think people won't like, because honestly, that's what's going to attract people to you. It's like, oh, I like the fact that you said this, or I like the fact that you did this. So show up fully yourself, and you will also attract people. And because I'm giving away the gratitude journal, I give a tip about gratitude. In actually being involved in this project, I've done a lot of research about gratitude and how gratitude actually can physically change your brain, which is something that I just learned in doing this project. So it talked about if you just have, for 21 days, write down things that you're grateful for. It actually can change your brain, because the way the heart works and the messages that it sends to the brain, I'm not like a scientist or neurologist, so I don't know all the details, but just being in a state of gratitude consistently, and in the study it said just for 21 days can actually physically change your heart and your brain. And I thought that was so powerful, and that's why I was so excited to be in the project, because the gratitude journal is 90 days of committed gratitude for your business. And can you imagine the impact that that's going to make on you emotionally, spiritually, and physically? So I would say, that's another tip in this season, to just be focused on gratitude. No matter what's going on in the world, no matter what may be happening in your business, be in a state of gratitude and be thankful for everything.
I love that. I love that. And we're getting a lot of love and hearts and likes and really synchronicity with what you're saying. And the women over on Facebook. Lynn says, hi, Nadine.
Hey, Lynn.
Julian Joy says, hello, Nadine. Love your message. Lynn loves your acronym, the acronym that you
Awesome.
mentioned earlier. And some people, I was not the only one, guys, who did not know that there was a difference between WordPress.com and WordPress.org.
Yeah.
So I don't feel too badly about that.
None
And
at
Mina
all.
is giving you the raised hands over there. Very lovely. So I want us to get into the actual choosing of the free gift winner. And I also want to say that I have coerced Nadine into not just giving you the book and sending you off on your merry way, but to actually give you the book and to give you a consultation with her. Guys, I negotiated this on your behalf. She's going to give you a free consultation with her to go along with the book, so that you are having an opportunity to not just have a book, but also have a conversation with the author. I feel like this is a great gift. I am excited. And I'm so excited that I'm going to go order my book as soon as we hop off here, because I need to also, for the next 30 days, get involved with gratitude. And Nadine, if you would like to, we talked about this at the top, right? How absolutely in the moment I have to be on this because I have too many things going on. But if it feels right to you, feel free to, post a gratitude tip in the Facebook group as we go through the days, and whatever you feel like doing in the group about gratitude, we invite that, because
That's awesome. I
I
love that.
do know for sure, guys, I know this because I've seen the studies. Gratitude does change your brainwave patterns. They've looked at the brain chemistry, and they've also looked at the brain on PET scans. And what they've seen is that gratitude changes the way that your brain functions.
Yep.
I don't know. That evidence seems pretty solid to me. So
I agree.
I welcome you to do that. So may I invite you, Nadine, to choose a number, please, between 1 and 11?
I want to go with 7.
And for 7, our winner is Jamie Williams. And I feel like this is perfect because Jamie is, so let's go back to the gallery view so we can see everybody. Jamie is really launching her business right now. And so how many of you went through all sorts of things just to start your business and get it going and figure out what the right marketing is and what to do? Can we be committed to not having Jamie have to go through all of that?
Definitely.
Can we just take her under our proverbial wings and just embrace her right now and make sure that we're giving her whatever she needs in the group. And then Jamie, my suggestion to you is ask and it is given, right? So go ahead and post up in our Facebook group if you have questions or concerns. Get active, connect with the people who have the things to offer that you need, and I promise you, you'll skip a couple of steps and you won't have to suffer through,
Absolutely.
because being, I'm sorry, you were saying, Nadine.
No, I was going to say, I'm super excited to have our session, Jamie. We're going to talk about foundational marketing. So when you have your foundation right, you can build your business house and it stays strong. So we're going to talk about that foundational marketing piece in your 90-minute strategy session. So I'm super excited to connect with you. So I'll send you the link to give me your address so I can mail the book, The Gratitude Journal, to you. And then also a link to get on my calendar for your foundational marketing strategy session.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I can't wait to get started.
Ladies, there are no accidents. There are no accidents. This was absolutely meant to be. Mina says, Nadine, thank you. Congrats, Jamie. And Julianne says, congrats, Jamie. Lynn says, congrats, Jamie. And we're congratulating you not just on winning, but also on taking this step into the entrepreneurial journey, because being an entrepreneur can be amazing. And it also has some days when it's not amazing.
It's not easy, but it's rewarding.
We have each other. And that's what makes all the difference.
Right.
So let's stick together. Let's take advantage of each other. So let me just plug my stuff because we're going to wrap this up. But all y'all know where to find Nadine, aka put her name in the chat bar in the group and you will find her there. 1. 2, join us next week. We're going to have fun things going on. I'll post up the events and I just invite you to subscribe as you see fit. 3, coming soon, we have our Ladies Power Lunch Fall Conference. It's going to be virtual, unfortunately, but that doesn't mean that it's going to be another opportunity for you to sit and be bored on Zoom. We are talking interactive, fully educational. Think of it sort of like a retreat, but online. And so our focus is going to be on taking the challenges that have come up as a result of the pandemic and turning them into opportunities. Who here could use a little bit of that? Because I know I sure could. I invite you to go on the Eventbrite and get your ticket. The early bird ticket sales end at the end of the month. And so I would love for you all to take advantage of the early bird ticket prices, but to give you a free taste of what we have to offer for the Ladies Power Lunch, and to show you that it's not just going to be you watching a bunch of talking heads on Zoom. It's going to be an interactive experience that gives you action steps to go into work on Tuesday morning and absolutely crush it. We have our pre-note power hours. So we have Gina Johnson, and we also have Candy Sterling, and they're going to be doing 1-hour workshops. And I've posted Gina's already on the Facebook, so you'll see that. You can go ahead and register for that. But just to give you a taste, and it's completely free for you to get that little taste, that pre-note power hour is completely free. Even if you never come to one of our events, you can still come to that. So I invite you to just look for the events, go in the events tab in the Ladies Power Lunch Facebook group, and you'll see all the wonderful things that we have coming up. And definitely get your ticket for Ladies Power Lunch Presents Transformation 2020, our fall conference. Awesome. Have a wonderful weekend. Nadine, my heart, thank you so much. Like, the most value you bring every single time. Manda, Donna, Michelle, Jamie, Lorraine, Lisa, Mina, Julian, Lynn.
Thank you, guys.
Everybody who joined us today, we love you. We appreciate you. We see you. We value you. We'll see you over in the group. Take care. Bye.
Bye, everyone.